Thank you, Megan Reisinger, for introducing our topic of interest today. I'm here today to help you understand why not only the people in this room, but America as a whole needs to wake up and realize that a stop needs to be put to drinking and driving. I'm going to start with a short video. Today, the numbers of drinking and driving individuals in the U.S. is at an all-time high. It is costing the U.S. billions of dollars, taking away the lives of our loved ones, and even though there are things in place to try to slow down the rate, the numbers are still rising. Not only is it costing us millions of lives, but it is costing Americans billions of dollars annually. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, alcohol-impaired motor vehicle crashes cost the U.S. more than $37 billion annually. Another NHTSA article stated that people other than the drinking drivers paid $71.6 billion to the alcohol-related crash bill. Money has always been our biggest worry. We spend the first half of our life in school, preparing to spend the second half of our life working in order to get the money that we need to buy the things we want. We make the biggest deal out of it, but most do not realize that it is stupid actions like drinking and driving that is putting the U.S. further and further in debt. Money is definitely an issue in this matter, but something else takes an even bigger toll on the lives of American people. That is the death and or injuries of our loved ones. The Centers for Disease Control reports that every day, 30 people in the United States die in motor vehicle-related crashes involving alcohol-impaired drivers. Someone loses theirs or their loved one's life nearly every 50 minutes. Although everyone is at risk, it is those who drive motorcycles, young adults, and those who previously received DWI convictions that are more than likely to become involved in drunk driving related accidents. CDC reports that among drivers with a blood alcohol content level of 0.08% or higher, 1 out of every 3 involved in crashes are between the ages of 21 and 34. That's 34%. They also reported that motorcyclists killed in 2010, of motorcyclists killed in 2010, 28% of them had blood alcohol content levels of 0.08% or higher. And drivers with a blood alcohol percent of 0.08% or higher were 4 times more likely to have prior DWI convictions than those who had no alcohol in their systems. There are currently a few things the U.S. has in place in order to cut down on the number of drinking and driving accidents. And though this has made a change, that change is not enough. People have found their ways around these actions. Ignition interlocks are something that are being enforced to be placed in those vehicles who have been priorly convicted with a DWI. It requires the individual who has been convicted to blow into the device starting the vehicle only if their blood alcohol content level is within safe limits. The problem with this is that there is nothing that stops the individual from getting a sober friend to blow into their vehicle starting the vehicle. Therefore, these individuals are still on the roads drinking and driving. We have to find a way to put a stop to drinking and driving. The rates of drinking and driving accidents in the U.S. have got to decrease significantly. Just imagine getting that call that your loved one, your child, your sibling, your mother, your father, or your best friend would not be returning home because they had been involved in a drunk driving related accident. Imagine it this way. Waking up in a jail cell or a hospital bed, getting the news that you had killed someone the night before after getting hammered at a party. I'm sure you would be completely disgusted with yourself or the individual at fault. This is why we need change. Imagine a world, or just this country for that matter, without the cost of drunk driving related accidents and us losing the lives of the ones we love the most. We can help directly. Here is Chelsea's a boy who is going to tell you how to do this yourselves.